No.
There we go. I can't believe it. I didn't think I hit the button earlier when I moved the mic, but I must have, so that's my bad. Are we good now? What up, Dustin? Are we good now, bro? Let us know.
Looks like we're good.
I'm sure we are, but it's so fun having chat tell me.
Well, what I was saying is that I think that it would be cool to do that because then we could get a booth, like a very old school, like malt shop booth, and a booth fits 4 people, so it could be good to have one on one side, one on the other, or you know what I mean, like have 2 and 2. You know, it doesn't matter how many people. I mean, I'm sure it'd get a little more hectic with 4 people instead of 2.
It will, especially you'll just definitely stay on topic. Wow.
But
Yer.
But I also I
Okay.
just thought if the podcast blew up popular enough, then I would get a bunch of stuff from other companies that would want to collab with us, like our own podcast maybe one day, and they might want to do like some malt shot, like 1950s vibe, like cool classic stuff,
So
almost Fallout style, like themed stuff.
that's cool. So the people I sent you on Snapchat today, remember when I sent you a Snapchat video today of like the YouTube video I
Oh
was
yeah,
watching?
yeah, yeah.
All right, so those people, uh, out of the three of them, the one dude on the very far right, the colored guy, he isn't a part of the regular group, although he has been in movies. Um, Bruce though, Bruce Green and Lawrence, those two were two original cast members of Funhouse, one of the YouTube people I used to tell you I used to watch.
All of them.
Yeah.
Classic lighter, eh? It's like chip them fuckers. Let me see it. Try it.
They chip, they don't. Wrench. Wrench, motherfucker.
I got this shit.
I know you do.
Look at that motherfucking gaga.
He's got it.
Isn't it like
Ace, 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 ace. Yeah.
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 Who's that man? That's me. Here's your broken ass lighter.
So having Chad tell me truffle shuffles. Yeah.
Oh my hand. Oh no, cast, not a cast.
Cast again.
Pink.
Grabbed us each an Angry Orchard since we both seem to be big fans of them.
It's been a while, dude. That tastes so good.
Mm-hmm. Bottles are always better than cans. Hashtag bottles are better than cans.
Yeah, they are. But another thing that I think is crazy, maybe I'm stumbling upon a theory here of some craziness, but we only grab these upon occasion in our life, wouldn't you say? Like we'll get into a little bit of a habit of drinking these.
Right.
Why does it get sweeter every time we stop and pick it back up?
Oh, because you're not like dulling your senses to it. It's almost like building a tolerance instead of like a tolerance. It's more like a taste tolerance.
But I mean, like, it's like it gets sweeter than it did the first time around getting back into
Maybe
it.
we just got a wicked ass fucking dose of Angry Orchard. Like this is just a dope batch. Imagine this is that 1 in a million batch where they're like, shit, dude, we added 2 apples into this bitch, not just 1. Or what was it? Is it 2 apples regularly? Yeah, 2 apples. So we added 3 apples into this batch instead of 2.
I think I'm tripping or not, but there's a company themed out there that looks like Angry Orchard for cannabis, like their drinks.
Really? Shit.
I saw them at High Society, I think.
High Society. Nice. I gotta go into High Society. All right.
Let me share this as well.
Yeah, you're. I'm gonna probably do the same.
Boink.
I'm gonna do something brand new actually. Yo, come join the fucking hot box. Come say what's up. Come say hi to your boy.
Immaculate vibes, my friend.
Immaculate vibes. Ain't nothing crazy. Come say hey and ask a couple questions or just chill with us.
Come say
We're
hey.
starting out new. Yo, come join the fucking hot box. Come say what's up. Come say hi to your boy. I love that.
Ain't nothing crazy. I'm saying questions and just chill with us.
Or just come chill with us. What's that inflection you put on there? Just come chill with us and shit. You just gotta come chill and shit. Boom. All right, it's been shared. Would you like to do your intro?
Yes.
Yo, what I do, Joe? What's up, Zathaniel? Zephyr Dean Morgan. My name is Zeph.
My name's Jeff. All right, so
My name is Zeph.
I just put that on TikTok. I haven't made a single TikTok video for Hotbox at all, so that
No.
ruggedy ass bullshit one is gonna be the first one. What up, Joe? How are you? And as soon as Josh gives me the okay, we'll call him because Josh is gonna be our third person in here. Ooh,
Oh, yeah, dude.
icebreaker.
Zephyr D. Morgan, what it do? Dot.
Dot.
I'm gonna
Listening
use
to
right
your
here.
bullshit. Oh,
Feel free to grab one if you want.
Here we go.
You should put them between us. I don't need this giant ass ashtray here.
Oh,
Say what?
I said hello.
Hey.
Hello, how are you, bro?
Good.
Sunshines, lollipops, and
Rainbows,
rainbows,
butterscotch, and all these types of big old dicks and balls together.
cock and ball torture. It's so nice and fantastic. It's
Smash your balls
whimsical.
between two plates and yell forever. All right, so let me do the intro since you're finally here, Joshy boy.
How we doing the intro
I
this
love
time?
that. That's amazing. I don't know if that was a pre-made
Same way I
thing.
do it every time.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Do we try it?
You know, I was gonna say, you know what? You should let me hear it. You've only heard it a million fucking times. You should let me hear it.
You want it? You want it?
I would
You
love
want me to do it?
Yeah, I'd love it. I would love to hear the intro out of you since you hear me do it every time. There's no way you don't know it.
You ready for this?
I'm so ready. Yeah, you're gonna need another drink.
Oh god. I got my nose. Oh,
Whole guard.
oh. What it do? What it do when you remember?
Oh no, this doesn't count.
What was
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
What is that? What to do? What's your favorite hot box crew?
This is fun, actually.
And let's see what we get into today.
No, wrong. Go ahead. Give me your best shot.
A genuine one? Okay.
Give me a genuine one, and I'll save you.
Hey.
Hey.
No, it's yo. Yo. It is yo. 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 What up? How it do? What it do?
Ooh, here you go.
What it do? And today, with your favorite hotbox crew, I'm your host, Dre.
As always.
As always,
I'm your host.
I'm with your host, Dre,
and your co-host.
and your co-host,
AIDS.
AIDS. And today we're getting into
let's see
whatever
what we
Dre
get.
says. Hey.
All right. I love this. Whole ounce for 80. What the fuck? Dude hasn't even smoked yet.
That's not true.
No,
That's
apparently-
not
I'm gonna say,
true.
Apparently he pregame before the pregame, but all right, let me save you with the
Just do the
goddamn
the
thing.
intro. Do the intro.
Yo, what up? What it doing today with your favorite Hotbox crew? As always, I'm your host Dre. This is my co-host Ace, and let's
Hey.
see what we get into today. So, By the way, usually it's let's see what we get into today, and joining me is my co-host Ace, which I'm probably gonna go back to. But anyway, so what we've got, I actually started taking notes because we're stoners and it helps us keep on track. But
You're better man than me.
today, well, yeah, but
Well, shit. All right.
we'll get
fuck.
better. We'll get better. It's gonna get better for both of us. So we got the intro down now. What is the day today? It is May 30th.
Yep, because next Friday is the Amazing Digital Circus coming out. And well, it's actually Thursday. It comes out in theater, but we're watching it separately, not in
Friday.
the same theater.
No.
2 separate theaters in different directions.
In different directions.
Going to see the same exact fucking movie clip or movie.
Fuck yeah. It's supposed to be baller, and I can't miss it.
Before you even dare roll up anything from that measly eighth that I see you have.
Hey, this measly eighth does pretty good, bro.
I've been saving this for us for a whole week. And I think the fact that it's just the 2 of us means that it's going to hit a little bit harder. And I know you hate them. And you're going to smoke it anyway with me.
Oh, God. This is what you were talking about. The fucking Jeters. Oh, wow, though. I love that. Okay, first off, let me just read this. So, what we're going to be consuming today is a Jeter, the newer Jeters, so they suck. No offense, Jeters, just my personal opinion. I think your older Jeters with the diamond mix was way better, but we'll talk about that another day. So, Jeter, Jay and Silent Bob Banana Hammock, quad infused, rosin enhanced joint.
You see what's infused with?
I do not. Hang on.
It's right there in the 4 circles.
Is it?
Yeah, it should.
Oh, infused with THCA, rosin, terpenes, and keef. Fuck yeah, bro.
Some of the Jeters still have diamond infused.
I asked. There's a few places I saw some liquid diamonds
Really?
still.
I need to
they're
go
the,
grab those.
There was a place, I think it was called something dank in Mount Pleasant. I think it was like High Dank or something like that. Where they had some liquid diamonds.
THC 39.78%. Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty damn good.
I'm trying to figure it out.
17.11%. Activation time 0 to 5 minutes.
I was trying to figure it out, and I think I'm buzzed as fuck off just a little bit that I drank of this Angry Orchard.
You think so?
Yeah, because I was
Yeah,
like, am I hot? No, that's not hot. What is that? I was like, that's a buzz.
Holy shit. This looks like King Kong's finger. This is
It's a
why I
Jeter.
want another
It's a
fucking
Jeter XL.
camera right here so I can just click to the camera and show it underneath. And so it's
Did you
pointing
smell
down.
it from
and I just
inside
do that.
within the tube?
I didn't.
The
From
fucking-
within the tube?
Yeah, get the whole smell.
Wow, why does it smell so much better within the tube?
They probably spray something in the tube, and then
That's fucked up.
yeah, it's like you have to have them together to smell good.
Joe.
Jeter,
gross.
Yeah.
Ew. All right, let's pull this little bottom cap. Actually, here.
Whiskey.
So what we'll be consuming right now is this Jita, Jay and Silent Bob Banana Hammock.
Roll
You
it
go
up
ahead
and
and
make it not so packed because it's dense as fuck.
Nice. You go ahead and light that fucker up. And I want to ask. I gotta ask y'all.
Oh, them. Me and
I mean, everybody, all together, everybody in the whole room. How's life been? Ace, you got to tell me first. You been up to anything new?
Honestly, I felt like today specifically, I woke up this morning and I think I might have felt the best I have felt in a long time.
Yeah. Do you mean body wise or just
Body
mentally?
wise. I mean, body wise.
Nice. That's good.
And I don't mean to say that so quickly as to put a pause and say that my mental health is not good or anything.
Right.
But no, I meant like my body because I put emphasis because my body has indeed felt like shit for a while.
Yeah. I
But
believe that.
today I literally like turned the music on and I was just fucking jamming, dancing around a little bit for the first time in a while.
Fuck yeah.
Properly dancing around in my place, making sure I stop extra hard for my dickhead neighbor.
I didn't know if you were gonna touch on that or not.
I'm not gonna touch on it. I'll
Okay.
I'll dabble the napkin.
I'll
in the
dabble.
water.
Yeah, you'll touch the
I'll
toe.
dip the tea bag. I'll do a tea bag of tea.
Fair
bag,
enough.
You know.
So, yeah, no, I feel that. Trust me, I dance around this place all fucking day long and work.
I've been thinking about like picking up maybe possibly like a second job or something.
Yeah, do something on the weekends.
Yeah. Bill, funny enough, with my friend that works at the coffee shop.
Yep.
was talking about possibly needing extra help in July.
Your friend that owns a coffee shop.
Yes.
And
So possibly talk to me about working there a little bit for the weekend. And I was like, cool, because that doesn't stay open late, which means I can still make my way over here.
no, I don't even mean just me either. I was gonna say, like, are you gonna be able to make time for Micah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael will probably just hang out there too.
Fair enough. I just mean like I want to make sure that you're still able to get in some time with the significant other.
But I think I might hold out until then because that's only a few months away from now. But whatever I make in terms of money from that is I'm just gonna strictly put it into savings because I really want to rack up some money.
I feel you. Hey, dude, that's why I just worked 108 hours. Is because I'm putting all that extra money basically into savings, and then I'm gonna start working. I'm gonna try to work every Friday, because as anybody who knows us knows, we really only work Monday to Thursday. We get our full 40 in, and then we get paid bi-weekly, so it's 80-hour weeks. And so if I can pull a Friday for a few months, I'll make quite a little bit of extra cash, and that extra cash I can throw into savings, which will allow me to then put it into the channel and into my own ideas. Takes money to make money.
I know I get shit for not coming into work extra shifts and shit at work, but the only reason I don't want to is I don't have a problem making extra money. I have a problem with staying in the same environment for too long. Like I love you guys. Don't get me wrong. I can hang out with you guys all day. I just don't want to be there all day.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it. Totally understand. Hey, it's different for everybody.
Hanging out and maybe having a second job just adds an extra chapter to my life, and I feel like I would like to have an extra chapter in my life.
Fair enough.
Because I don't have the mental capacity to focus enough to do individual single projects, dude. Not right now, anyway. Not until like your boy gets properly medicated on some medication.
No, I totally feel that. So, Jordan, bless his heart, shout out to Jordan, because I know he's not in the stream yet, but even if he shows up, I'd like him to know. Shout out to Jordan. He
Did
left
you invite him?
to the thing, or like tonight?
Like a link.
No, I didn't. I keep forgetting to do the link. I gotta be doing links to people. But he left these in my locker. And these were those sour pineapples. They're gushers. They're gushers covered in fucking sour stuff. And yeah,
maybe it'll be redeemed.
fair enough.
Right now, right here, right now. Redemption.
But this sour powder is fucking amazing. I mean, I'd give it out of my 10 scale, I'd give it a solid 4. Solid 4. Because I've had some airheads that are a little bit tangier than this.
I brought peanut butter pots. They're like 1 milligram each.
Ooh. That hits good.
Does it taste good to you?
It's
Don't you lie to me.
no, I never lie. Not about this shit. It's not harsh. This roasted potatoes and carrots are slapping. Is that what you're fucking nomming on? Is that why you're not talking? You nomming on food, motherfucker? Wait for it.
Precisely.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering where you were. I was literally just about to chime in and be like, Josh, where you at?
I was also about to ask Josh, like, what's been new in your world? You been up to anything new? How's life? He's smacking the shit out of roast and potatoes.
Give me just a minute here.
Not a problem. I'm gonna hit this a couple times. This motherfucker is dope.
The filter is sick as fuck. I think I might save the filter.
Yeah,
it's a glass filter. I can save it. Just
yeah, I saved like 3 or 4 of my glass filters just because they're nice. And that one, I would save that one just because of how big it is. That's like the normal size of the joints that we roll, so that would fit a lot better to a lot of the things we roll. Oh,
continue, Josh. Sorry to cut you off, bud.
Oh no, he said give him a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Something's telling me he's over there like trying to smash that food down his gullet.
I've had this weird habit of coughing harder lately when I smoke, but like I drool like a fucking madman now. And I find myself doing this where I'm like, grab it with my hand and wipe it on the side of my pants.
That's diabolical.
Like if
you
I'm
just
in a car
push-
or some shit, like I'm not gonna spit it in someone's floor.
You just push a load of fucking saliva into your hand and go. That's where that shit goes. You know what I,
I mean,
want to
like
say
if
to
I'm
you?
in someone's car, you know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
get it, but sometimes I just want to look at you with the Moribo's voice and be like, "Sleep in it, pig." Like, fuck, dude, that's crazy. What's that say, dude? I rolled it. Damn, dude.
What is the puberty fair? The
Huh?
fuck did you call me?
Tinier hits, but Joe said, "Dude, I haven't rolled a joint."
Woo! There's layers to my throat. And they all hurt.
You hear that, man? He has another job.
Pay me.
Pay me. So, Joe said, "Dude, I haven't rolled a joint in a while. I've just been smoking blunts." Of course you have. You and Chris both. You guys roll blunt after blunt. Also, have I showed you guys my new rig? Damn, Ace. You got some tinier hits, buddy. And no,
I just started doing that literally like 2 days ago.
he does that, but I was weird as for ashing on my pants. Oh my god, did you call Joe weird for ashing on his pants?
Did I call him weird for it?
I don't know. Apparently that's why he put it in all caps.
No,
because-
actually, I didn't call him weird for that. Gavin called him weird for that. I started doing that because of you.
I can't believe you didn't do it before. It's like the most respectful place. I'm not gonna dirty your house. I know I can wash these pants.
I wasn't watching a porn film. 'Cause I hear you talking,
alright?
and I watch your lips catch up after on the screen.
Wait, hold on. I just gotta be okay. Oh, I'm good now. I
You
just
just
had to
gotta
be
be
okay.
okay.
I just had to be okay.
You're gonna cough
Get you in
more.
the boo boo.
Yeah, dude, no shit. All right, Josh, what have you been up to lately? What's new in your neck of the woods?
Oh, dude. I mean, other than work, just planning, man. You know, trying to plan for something big.
Yeah,
Money, tick motives, man.
no, I feel that.
You know, we've already had a little bit of that conversation.
Get into that in a second.
We definitely got some plans. Other than that, moving. Hoping to hear back on a place for that in the next month or two.
Yeah.
Be able to get in somewhere, get settled, and then take a step in the direction of some plans that'll be.
Well,
But, other than that, my wife, she's got about a year left of school, so I mean, once that happens, man,
what's she going to school for?
she's gonna be doing medical coding.
Holy shit.
So, yes, sir.
That sounds baller as fuck. And Joe, fuck those people. I've ashed on my pants my whole life. Bro, I bet you every real stoner that has ever been a stoner will tell you, dude, in situations where I don't want to be like a dickhead and ash, if there's not an ashtray visible or an empty bottle in my hand, I'm ashing on my jeans or my pants. Ash,
Yep, and then
smack,
rubbing it
white.
in.
Yep, because, dude, we know we can wash our pants later. I'm not going to be that guy that, like, when you look over and you see me smoking, you just watch me go right on your fucking rug. Like, Jesus. But,
Easier to wash your pants than it is a rug.
huh?
So it's easier to wash your pants than it is a rug, man.
Fucking for real. Dude, I've always ashed on my pants. Yeah, same here. Same here my whole life. As long as I can remember. Josh, I do want to say though, bro, about what you were saying before. I'll let Ace know. Me and Josh have been talking about actually like getting into making music again more. And excuse me. This is more of a rap style type thing, though. It's just what we've been into. And he's been asking, he sent a message to fucking, what was it, Violent J?
Yeah.
And got an actual response back from the dude about, yeah. He asked him about what did you ask him? How to start the career or how to get going?
Oh my god.
For kind of career advice, you know, and just pretty much asking a little bit about the
Dude,
game,
holy
you know.
fuck. I'm good.
How are
good.
How are you dying right now?
We find out I'm allergic to whatever's in a jeter.
No shit. At least this one. I'm sorry, Josh. Try again.
You know, just asking them a little bit about the game, you know, just just about the lifestyle, see if there's any advice about, you know, getting started, what to expect, that kind of thing. And,
You don't get to do cool
the
shit.
response that I got, didn't exactly answer a lot of those questions, but he definitely left a good foundation. So, as he said in his message, he's not a psychologist. He's not, a public speaker or anything. But,
No, he just speaks how he feels, bro.
he's just like, look, this is what I do. This is what I do it for, He's just, the whole thing about that, and everybody has their opinion on, ICP, the horrorcore scene, that kind of thing. A lot of people don't realize why they did it. And that's the big thing.
Well, they just did it to build their own community, right?
Well, it's a community of togetherness for the outcasts, for the people that, always got picked on, that didn't belong, people that feel different, you know what I mean?
Everybody we hung out with, Josh.
Right. Yeah. It's a sense of belonging, because they grew up, they didn't have shit. They came from a broken home. I actually read their
I haven't read their Bible. I'm going to, though, because I know that it's probably going to help me out a lot more, understand them and their whole purpose a lot more. Because, I had my, and I mean, dude, no offense to ICP at all. I call it phase, just because now when I listen to them in like little bursts, but it's not like, I went through a part of my life where I listened to nothing but them every single day for like 2 years straight. And then all of a sudden I went to I started like getting back into other rap music and other stuff, and I was just like, I'm gonna take a break on this. And now it's like I know so many of their songs, and I really do. I love what they do. I also love the fact that their whole point is to stand out for people who, like you said, the outcasts, people who feel alone, people who've always been bullied and looked down on. Like, it's awesome to know that these people can band together and make others feel just as great or just as empowered as any other person, and that nobody's better than anybody else, and that we're all in this together. Like, it's fucking awesome to have some place that builds a community like that.
And they still
No, you're good. Go ahead.
And then, they still push for that year after year. Hence the reason why they have the gathering every year.
Yeah, I definitely need to get my ass to a gathering at least once.
I was actually thinking about going to work at the gathering this year. It's about 4 days long, but it pays like $400 a day.
I mean, that's not horrible for just doing security.
No, not security. It's most of the time they'll have you set up like a little oddities like shop. You know what I mean?
Oh, so just like shop set.
Yeah, just something like that. I mean, it's 12-hour shifts, but I mean, dude, you're making $400 a day. They help pay for your gas, and I'm pretty sure, depending on who actually hires you, you might be staying in the hotel with the artist. So
that's awesome.
It's not bad. Not a bad gig for 4 days, man. I mean, even if, say that 4 days is hell by some chance, because I've never done it myself, but
$400
still
a day
walking away with $1,600.
Yeah, $400 a day is badass. That's good. I could definitely work for that.
And I'm sure you'll probably see some shit going there. So.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. It's rare for you not to see some shit while you're there. But then again, to be honest, that's every festival. I've seen some crazy shit at every single festival I've ever gone to.
I haven't been to really any festivals.
I know. I got to take you to some festivals.
I want to go to the Renaissance.
Oh, so do I. I haven't been since I was a kid.
I want to dress up as a shit shoveler at the Renaissance.
Of course you do.
One of the people that I work with actually has been working for the gathering for the past 12 years.
Damn.
So she knows a lot of them personally, but that's how I got a lot of this information. She actually showed me a video one of the times from whenever she was there. A whole bunch of people disassembled a fucking car piece by piece. Like, ripping it apart.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude. People go crazy.
Darian, real quick. How have you been lately?
1 second. Yeah, Joe, I've seen these for a while, but I was just letting Josh finish. He says because Jeter is Jeter because of how much Ace was fucking coughing, which I fully agree nowadays. And 2, he says, I want to go
I
as a
laughed at earlier.
90s. I want to go as a 90s stoner to the Rent Fest and act amazed at everything. No, for real. No, you know what? My big joke has always been I wanted to dress up as
Bill or Ted or Marty McFly.
yes, and go as the Back to the Future guys. And the whole time just keep going up to everything and being like, we went back too far, Marty.
You know, your hair's bald enough for you to be Doc.
I know.
And I probably would look the most. Well, let's be
Could you
honest.
imagine
Between the
if
two of us, I would look probably
if we
most
ran
like-
the joke of like and it changed my color somehow. I'm much more tan.
It's like clearly some guy just took over Doc's line.
Yeah, for real.
You're not Doc. You just mugged him.
Just mugged him and took his stuff.
I'd
I'd also like to do
You're
a
just
Rick
you're
and
doing
Morty
it over
thing.
there 5 seconds from now.
Dress up as Rick and Morty and go out there.
So we just change slight variations of our outfit.
Mm-hmm.
So I just take off my fucking vest.
First day we go as Doc and Marty McFly, and next day we go as Rick and Morty.
Oh jeez, Rick.
40.
We made it, Morty. We're at the Renaissance Festival, and back in Renaissance times, Morty.
Josh could be bird person.
Josh could be bird person.
He has it down.
That's fucking amazing.
I do. No. Probably
You know
go
what
with
level of a dump up means, Morty. It means help me. I'm in a great deal of
Please
pain.
help me. I'm in a great deal of pain. Dude, as soon as that was spoke, I remember watching that for the first time. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, that's going to be on everybody now. Not just tattoos, but like, that's everybody's sworn word. What a dub at a party. And anybody who knows is going to look over and go, we feel you, dog. Like, us too. Is that your phone vibrating, Josh?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't mine. So, I do want to get on this though, because I thought about it and we talked about it at work.
Lay it on me, big dog. What's
The sour candy. So, Jordan gave me these sour candies, and I told him that I had been looking into the Final Boss sours, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever really heard of that, but I have it. Did you see what I just did? I just used his fucking icebreakers as my
That's my
mouse.
coaster. See what I just did? No, we're both idiots.
All right, so let me bring this down, and I will show you guys what I was talking about. This is Final Boss Sour.
Oh, you were yeah, I remember you talking about this.
These guys are fucking wicked. They do dried fruit.
You have to do
And-
it once with me.
Huh?
You have to do this at least once with me. Sorry to sidetrack
Do
you.
what? Oh, that? Oh, not a problem. It's my favorite trick. So, Final Boss sours they use dried fruit and a bag of like sour mix that you dip the fruit into and then you eat it. And they have several different levels of sour. I think they're 1 to 4, maybe 5 right now. But I don't know what their top level is. This is the pack I'm gonna get. I'm getting the Pac-Man pack because I'm gonna get all these flavors. I'm gonna get the blue raspberry, the
So it's
cherry,
real
the orange,
fruit?
and the watermelon. Yeah, it's real dried fruit. Like they'll tell you this is how many calories this candy is, and this is how many calories this you'd get in this candy, and it's like a giant jar of their fucking dehydrated fruit because it's fruit. The only stuff that's sugary or whatever is the mix, but the mix is supposedly super fucking sour, and I can't wait. I love sour stuff. I'm really excited to try it, and I want to do it on the podcast. So
Let's do it.
yeah, I'm gonna order the big the big size Pac-Man pack, and we should get a tiny or at least a small thing of all of those flavors, so we can go over all of them. But I told Jordan, since he put these in my locker, I'm like, hey man, since you like sour stuff. Well, I actually asked him before that, but I was like, since you like sour stuff, man, I want to do the Final Boss sour review on my podcast. Do you want to come and do it with me? And he said, hell yeah, I'd love to. So it'll be me, you, and Jordan here.
Oh, dude, you know that's a good time.
Yeah, it's such a good time doing a Final Boss sour review. And I actually tried to see if they'd not just sponsor, let me do one of their sponsor products where basically they send me product as long as I make a video out of it. And I wouldn't even smoke in it. I would just make a good video out of it with all of us. But it literally said, we are not accepting any new
sponsors right now because everywhere on every Facebook reel you see, there's hundreds of people, thousands of people that have already done the
repping
same
it
thing.
and doing it.
Yep. So late to the game, but I still want to do my own review on it because again, I'm a sucker for sour stuff, and Joe knows just how much I fucking eat sour stuff. Oh. Within 5 seconds, I expect Joe to say something about me. It's just throat and fucking warhead spray. Because I bought warhead spray from.
There's 4 levels, right?
Well, those aren't the levels. Those are just flavors. But the levels are. They might have the levels on them, but I know that the levels can come in ways like. Like here's a big pack. The levels are the packets. So like you have the fruit as the flavors, but then you have pack flavors, and they have different levels on them. Like one is one. You can get any flavor like level 1.
I haven't had a lot of dehydrated fruits. I don't know what to expect.
They're really fucking good. Like I've had all kinds of dehydrated fruit. It's not bad.
I think I might have had some in like Dr. K's like cereal,
Here, let me look at
or like
this
is it Dr. K cereal, whatever the fuck it is.
Level 3 sour. Oh, I guess it's out of 4. Level 3 sour, and this is their new flavor, new blue raz mango. Oh, that sounds fucking awesome. Yeah, just dehydrated mango. You just dip it into the pack.
You like what you see, Josh? I know it's a lot for you to take in, especially when you probably have a little bit of a delay on your.
Yeah, just a tiny bit of a delay.
Yeah, I got a bit of a delay here. I'm seeing the final boss sour thing right now. You're hovering over it.
Yeah, you're good. I'll wait till you see the blue raspberry mango.
That packaging is awesome.
Right?
I like that. I love that like old school digital. I have Unreal Engine, so I've been thinking about like just like because you can still do it, but like instead of like a classic 8-bit or RPG game that you can make with like RPG Maker, I could make a what they call it HD 2D, where it's like you have like people in it that are like the 2D images, but they're in a 3D imaged world almost.
Huh.
Kind of like Pokemon Black and White. Almost like that.
Ooh, these fucking sour.
Best example is that new game, Balance PI for Hire.
What is it?
Actually, you know what? Real quick, just look up on YouTube. I promise you, this will take 2 seconds.
You're all right. This is apparently the highest level. Souranges, level 4. I'm definitely gonna get a bag of those because, like I said, I'm gonna test my limits. I love sour stuff. I'll take whatever is and then I plan on ordering the world's most sour candy and getting a couple for all of us, and we'll do it then.
Hell yeah,
See
dude.
who can hold it in their mouth the longest. All right, what was it? What are we looking at?
YouTube.
Okay.
Type in Pokemon HD. And just HD.
Oh.
And then space 2D. Right there, top one. Click on that.
Oh shit on a butt. Whoa, what? Okay,
So
that's hardcore.
taking old elements and applying it to 3D worlds. You know what I mean? Like that shit is just like sick as fuck to me, and you can do that in Unreal Engine. So I was thinking about learning that.
Dude, that's badass, actually.
That's that.
Dude, that's actually really cool.
Some of them have your Pokemon follow you, like that.
That's awesome. Nice. The 3 fucking oldies.
But you see what I mean? Like it takes the
the
like
2D,
the 2D image,
people
like
image
bits.
aspect and put it on a 3D background or
Yeah.
platform. Yeah, I think that's cool. I would actually also like to see it in reverse just to see how I liked that. Give me a 3D character and people, but with a 2D ground and shit. I would also
I don't
just really
understand it.
appreciate a full 3D. Like, give me all of this graphic with all these. Like, give me everything. I would love to play a high graphic fucking Pokemon game. Just that was old fashioned like this. This is cool as shit though. Yeah, this would be cool to put into pretty much anything. Even if you were doing skits or something with it, this would be fucking hilarious.
That would
It's
be
low.
yeah. Just call it quits
Here,
there.
don't forget. I won't let you forget your glass. Piecer. Oh, well, that is badass.
Yes. Anyway, sorry to sidetrack here. Just wanted to show you that's what
No,
I was
you're
talking
good.
about.
I mean, that's here.
Woo.
All right, so
That was a juicy one. Holy shit, dude.
A little
Oh, was
sidetrack
it?
aside from that too, because Greg never told us how you were doing.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
Bless you, damn double. You do it again, I'll be fucking jealous, and you know that
What?
because I love sneezing. I only sneeze once or twice. That's it. I've sneezed 3 times in a row, twice in my entire life. Twice.
You don't get a third sneeze from me.
Fuck you.
You just get
I
a
want
knock
to try
from
this,
upstairs.
even though I typically hate mango. Y'all need to look into Daily High Club. Oh yeah, I have looked into Daily High Club.
What is
They're
the Daily
awesome.
High
You better
Club?
save me some level 4 and most sour candy. I will. Don't worry. I'll order a couple boxes. We'll do this again with you, bro.
When
When
I
we
go
get
down,
everybody together. What?
when I go down to Tennessee, I'll just make sure I bring Dustin back up with me. We'll just take him and bring him.
Just kidnap.
We'll just kidnap him. If you give me the right drug, he probably won't wake up until he gets back here. Allegedly, yeah. He probably won't wake up until he gets back here. So if we just do it right.
For sure, if we do it right. So, all right. How I have been lately is
Yeah, tell me about it.
pretty damn good actually. You know, figuring stuff out. I'm putting in a little more work because I want to make a little more money and start saving up a bit, as well as I just I have some plans I want to start putting into motion, such as I want to get my website and my apparel site actually up and going, which costs a little bit of money. I want to buy a rock cutter and some tabletop epoxy and stuff so that I can actually. Oh, thank you. Here, want some sour candy?
Yeah, I'll do better. Two, you think I would like it that much, huh?
What's up, bro?
What are you doing with epoxy?
Oh, there's an ad playing right now, so I'm waiting.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, that's the spot. Is it
I
just
know.
a cluster? All is it?
Kinda. You have to like break it apart from the sugar and facing. For a while, I was like, "Oh, is there sour stuff in them?" And no, it's just gushers. They're just gushers that are completely doused in this fucking powder.
And we're live. It's Saturday night.
We're back. All right. Sorry, there's an ad going, and I don't like to. Like I said, I don't like to
Yeah.
keep doing what we were talking about until the ad's over. So I've been good lately. I've been wanting to put a little more money back so I can get into my projects, such as rock carving. I want to cut rocks and turn them into coasters with my own stickers and designs and make my own sets and stuff. Tabletop epoxy and deep pour epoxy and start doing stuff with different types of rock and make my own coasters just because I think epoxy's cool as shit. And on top of that, I'd like to be able to just make my own style of something, and it sounds like a good hobby to have, just making coasters. It's simple and it's fun, and I could get a lot of fun out of like maybe even starting to learn how to rock carve and carve my own rocks into different weird cool designs and then epoxying them,
Yeah.
making a cool set. But it's just a project I have. I've been wanting to do. Other than that, what's up?
Have you seen some of those really cool tables that they make out of epoxy?
Yes, actually, one of the guys that used to work with us, John, he's a wicked dude. He's been to almost every Juggalo gathering. Him and his buddy are big fans, and his brother-in-law, or his brother, does that, and he makes them out of big ass tree stumps. Like he buys big ass tree stumps and turns them into big ass dining tables that are epoxy and shit.
Really?
Yeah, with a whole epoxy top and stuff. It's fucking awesome.
Where like you got those tables that they're like infinity tables.
Yes,
Where-
Infinity. I have videos on my YouTube saved on how to build my own Infinity tables because when I'm gonna try to make an Infinity epoxy like fish tank style thing, so it looks like it's just the fish are really far down, or it looks like they're going forever. It's just a whole bunch of images over each other. I'm really into that shit, so I can't wait to start actually crafting my own stuff. I'm gonna get all these man tools and put them around this bitch.
You know, actually, now that you bring up epoxy and stuff, what I just showed you would be really cool epoxy.
What?
like a town, and then you have like the 2D image.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
character inside of 3D
That
space.
would be cool. We can try to make a set like that. We just gotta get deep pour epoxy and then can actually make a thick set. Currently we're also eating sour candy. This is pineapple flavored, but it's gushers covered in some super sour shit. This isn't from Final Boss Sours, but Jordan, I can't remember what he said, Sour Kings, which I will also be trying them too. Like I said, anything sour is right up my alley. But I've been munching on these for days. So I've been good.
You know what'd be really sick?
What would be
What?
really
If
sick?
you made an infinity table and you took a portion of like a pot plant and then chemically like kind of like keepsaked it to where
Yeah.
it stayed in its form, forever.
Yeah, like you damn, what's it called? I can only think of like antiqued, but yeah, you basically turn it into a display case type item where like deep pour epoxy would do it. You would just push it down into the middle of the epoxy where you'd want it to sit like that, and then let it sit 24 hours with in the right temperature with like a fucking black light on it. And then in the morning you polish up all the sides until they're clear and see through, and you basically have your own keepsake.
I think that would be really sweet.
I can make you some like weed pot leaf coasters if you want. It'll be a real pot leaf in like in coasters, and you'll see them. It'll just be see-through epoxy.
Sire.
Oh, I love that.
Peanut butter.
Hey, real quick, Ace, why are your pots red?
They're
They're
orange.
orange and they're peanut butter.
Dude, I didn't know they made peanut butter
I
ones.
didn't either. You also make some for sleep.
Fuck yeah, I do. So, I cut my lawn for the first time. Found out it takes just under 4 hours to cut my entire lawn.
Oh shit.
What the fuck are you using?
crazy.
Safety scissors?
What? No, man. You come mow my fucking lawn.
Just keep in mind if you want more of these, they are a milligram each.
Yeah, no, you're good. Come mow my lawn with a push mower. That motherfucker's bigger than you think, dog. I went up and down in them straight ass lines, and I was in the beginning, I was like, I'll go over it double so it looks like checkers. And then once I've seen how long it took me just to go once, I was like, I'm not fucking doing that again. Like hell no. But I'm probably gonna buy a riding lawnmower here soon.
You'll need that.
Yeah, no, for fucking real.
Just
Plus,
get a riding lawnmower.
plus I need to know what it feels like to be a man on my own property, shirt off, beer in hand, on a fucking lawnmower in my yard.
That's
Just picture this shit.
Fucking shorts.
you gotta get buzzed as fuck.
They
Man,
said
what
don't
did
drink
you
and
eat?
drive. They didn't say nothing about drinking. Mow lawn.
I didn't say drink and mow.
I didn't say drink and mow. But
Dude, there was a guy that was local whenever I lived down in Kentucky. He didn't live local to Kentucky, but he lived in Tennessee, and he didn't have a fucking car, but his brother lived up in Kentucky. So I don't know how often he did this, but it was multiple times a year. He always took his fucking riding lawnmower and rode it to Kentucky to see his brother.
holy fucking shit.
Just see what-
What?
You just see what he just.
When I get my own house, I'm paying some poor fuck to mow my lawn. I did it, someone else will do it. Yeah, no, Joe used to work as a lawn care service guy, so he's pretty much had all his lawn mowing in 2 people's lives worth of lawn mowing put into his body. He's like, I'm done. I don't mind. I'll pay somebody else. Yell at them when they don't checker my fucking yard.
Joe's gonna end up wanting to just yell at them to stop mid like mow.
Stop, get off. Let me show you.
No. He's gonna want to stop to be like, you want a dab?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you want a dab? Free dab. Just put dabs are inside at 4 o'clock or 4:20, and then just wait for 4:20 come outside with an email. Just be like,
He goes down and goes, hey. Tells him just like signals to turn off the mower. Turns off the mower. Goes, yeah.
"Yeah, you want a dab?"
He goes, if you're not a bitch, you'll come inside and hit this dab at me.
Yeah, that's exactly how he'd say it. I just got a 3-month subscription to Daily High Club. Fuck yeah, Dustin. See, we'll do a Daily High Club review too. I want to start doing reviews on here just because I think it'd be nice. And like I said, I don't give a fuck. I know that.
This guy. I asked
What?
him to buy simple games. And he's like, "Oh, I don't have the money." He never has the money, but then he'll somehow tell me he has like a 3-month subscription to something, and I'm like, "Where'd you get that? When you didn't
Hey,
have any fucking money."
We don't get to choose how other people make themselves happy and deal with their life, okay?
You're damn
To
right.
you,
we
it's
don't.
games. To him, it's
All
the
right, I
fucking
spent 4
Daily
bucks.
High Club. And Joe said, "Oh fuck yeah," because that would have made my day mowing lawns. Yeah, he'd have never stopped. If he's like, "Yeah, I got dabs all the time, free for fucking like everybody with dabs," yeah, he'd be having a heyday. He probably never left his old job. But no, I'm actually not. Fuck it, yes.
One more there.
So we're sitting here eating candy. So
Dre,
yeah,
do you remember that one place that I used to live at whenever I lived up here the last time? Where I had that fire pit and everything.
yeah, yes.
Do you remember all those plants that were planted out back?
Yep.
You know, I had to have a conversation with my landlord about that because he's the one who mowed the lawn.
Yeah.
I'm like, please don't run over my pot plants.
I thought you were gonna be like, "Please don't run over my tomatoes."
No, I told him that. I mean, because weed was legal still at that point in time.
Jesus Christ.
He gave me a hell of a look.
Bro.
Just walked inside.
Joe sounds like fucking Rick right now. But instead I got stuck with this dude, Jerry. I fucking hate Jerry. God damn, Joe. So, yeah, man. All right, there is one more thing I wanted to bring up because me and Ace talked about it, and it's time for me to put it in.
Oh, is it as
Applying to survive.
Yes, finally. You know what? You said I should too, right?
Yeah, you should.
Fuck it, I will.
Awesome.
You just gotta show me how.
I'll show you how. Super easy.
We'll do it tonight.
Actually, I was gonna do mine either tonight or in the morning. So
We'll
yeah,
do
I'm
it
down with
tonight, so you can't say no.
So you can't say no. All right, I'll put in mine later on tonight in my other room over there. And then because you have to record it on your phone, you send me fucking yours and I'll send you mine. And we'll review them. But I want them sent before we send them
Should
to
I
each
chug
other.
a fucking? Should I get like a giant Colt 45 and just
No.
chug that bitch?
No,
in
you
the
should
beginning?
not. No, you should not.
Holy fuck! I just throw up everywhere. This is my audition, dude.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there.
Dude, that would piss me off if I got on and you didn't.
Dude, that would be insane. But you know what? I'm still going to keep applying. And then you know what you do? You get a camera scene where you're like, you gotta get my boy on
buddy
here.
Darian.
You gotta get my
wanted to
bro
get
Darian on here. He's the whole reason I'm on here. I know absolutely nothing about Survivor, but I'm here, baby.
I win.
Did you say Survivor
Yeah.
clips?
What?
You say you guys are submitting a Survivor clip?
Yeah, Survivor application, bro.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I
Let me
mean,
tell you some cool stuff about it.
Yes, please.
So, I'm applying, first off, because I didn't know what a Survivor was until like 4 or 5 years ago, which is fucking insane. And everybody,
recently.
I know, you just found out recently, which is insane to me, and I only found out 5 years ago. So, Dustin said you should look up this month's Daily High Club subscription box. I bet you it's fucking dope. Came with a pocket pussy.
No, this guy keeps plugging.
A tomato.
Keeps plugging Daily High Club like every text he puts out.
Fuck yeah, nothing about. He's like, they said I had to rep it at least 6 times in the comments, but no, I'm going because I've watched every season. I think the game is amazing. I can't wait to actually experience it and also just shut my brain off from the world a little bit and just focus on this game. Like getting to just play the game Survivor and not focus on anything else other than, missing my fucking family. But just to be out there and actually get to play the game, to get to try the elimination games and try to find it what is it, an immunity idol out in the woods and shit, especially since they're now like they're these puzzles you have to solve at random points. It's so much fun, and I would have the biggest ball of my life out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something I definitely want to do before I die, and I know I will. That's why, like I said, if you get on, I definitely could see it. But
If you get on, you do realize we're gonna have to train you like a motherfucker before you get on.
what do you mean train me?
Like work you out, get you in enough shape to fucking
Yeah, no, I
go
know.
at it.
I know. Actually, I've heard that several seasons where they're like, once I found out I was going to be on Survivor, I knew I had like 3 months. So he's like, I fucking buckled down. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. I have to. But also the two hardest parts. That's part of this thing. What's gonna suck the most? These two things right here, and it's not smoking. That's not an issue. I don't mind that. I can go without smoking. That's not a problem. However, no food. I'm a snack motherfucker. I'm a snacky dude. I'm gonna go
You're
insane.
gonna starve.
I'm
Be
gonna
hangry. You're gonna be
fucking
one
starve.
hangry motherfucker.
No, see, I don't think I will, just because like when you're out there, you're focused on the game, which gives you something to like. Sure.
No, I'm saying a revival of the pin.
Oh,
because I found a battery for it.
Nice.
Battery broke, and I found a new one.
Fuck. But you can win food out there. It's just if you don't, you're going without food, and that shit can get hard. Not having food. makes
That's not
people
my
cranky.
concern for you. My concern for you is no weed.
No, dude. Like I said, I can go without smoking.
I haven't seen you do it in a while, though. Like, I haven't seen you ever do it, but that's
Because I
because you
don't
just
want
don't
to.
want to.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you do it.
But I would want Survivor more than I would want smoking. So, like,
oh, I'd quit immediately.
yeah,
If that pain comes back.
I wouldn't mind at all. I would be fine out there. I really would. I'd be too focused on the game to give a shit about smoking. Sure, like they're gonna have to cut these scenes out, but there's gonna be a 2-3 second part where I'm like, God, it would go great with this view.
A fucking
A
blunt.
fucking joint right now. Like,
What were you saying, Josh?
Oh, I said you should have been back there in the struggle days whenever, we had to go on the hunt for some weed.
No,
back
I
in the
did.
day.
I used
Oh,
to
God.
carpet search for nugs, like little tiny baby
Oh,
nugs to
no,
make a
I'm
bowl.
saying- That's the time where you would have seen Drake not smoke at some point in time.
oh yeah, dude. Back in the day, where first off, it was like you already had to find somebody cool enough to let us get weed. It's almost exactly like the Ted situation. I would
Yeah,
like
oh.
one pot, one marijuana.
Yeah, I do the marijuanas all the time.
I do the marijuanas all the time. I need one weeds.
Dude, I remember one of the first times you and I smoked at the house. What the fuck? I don't even remember what we were smoking out of, but we ended up using that fucking dryer sheet trick and shit.
Yep. At the window, because the cool part about my house, or the house I lived in, then was a trailer.
Yeah,
Hang on a
that's right.
second.
There
Dude, the
were
droughts for
droughts.
weed always sucked. A couple times out of the year when no one had it. Yeah, see, we had to go through the brush and the berries,
You had
man.
to find a
We had to
person that
search.
had a car.
We had to well, usually I
You
was
had
the
to find
person with the
another
car.
location.
I was usually the person with the car, and so it wasn't hard getting it. It was just hard finding people who either had money or people who wanted to just sell a gram to the person who had $10. Until I started getting a job and I had money, then it changed.
Dude,
But
I was risking it all. I would go to Quick Out on Snapchat and I would see people have like plug in their name and like it would have like weed in their story.
yes,
They had like weed posted in their story.
And
Like,
you'd
well,
be
that's
like,
the
yo,
guy. He clearly
that's
has
the guy.
weed.
it's like I fucking hate weed. I just do it for the views.
Well, this account's gonna be gone in a few weeks. But
Yeah.
let me get it now while it's still here.
I think it's your number. So yeah, Josh, I remember the days of hunting, dude, and I remember that night specifically because my grandparents' house where we would smoke is a big trailer. It's like a house built onto a trailer, but where we lived in was a trailer, and my grandparents' room was on this side, and we were on this side, the very pure opposite end. And I had a window that literally was like on the ass end of the fucking trailer. So I would just open that window, and we would blow through the dryer sheet out the window, and nobody really knew anything because there was no weed to really smoke or smell. But dude, the amount of fucking times, the fucking dozens and dozens and dozens of times that me and Josh or me and Billy or me and other people have gotten high in that fucking room at my grandma's house as kids and just watched Grandma's Boy over and fucking over and fucking over and fucking over. Dude, no, you think you went through it? Josh has lived through it. Josh was amazed that my disc didn't just melt away in the DVD player because it would just fucking play on
came out.
repeat. No, it never came out.
Crazy. That shit just never left the fucking disc player, dude.
What'd you watch? Do I even need to tell you?
There was one time that I still have that's burnt in my head. Like we watched Sherlock Holmes. I put in Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. and then we immediately put in Grandma's Boy right after and watched Grandma's Boy. But Sherlock Holmes was a cool movie, and I was like, let's watch this. Then we did, and as soon as it was over, fucking
You know what would go great after this? Some Grandma's Boy.
dude, especially if I had weed.
My mom says you can still stay the night.
That's not an awkward breakfast.
You can keep the doll though. Oh, I planned on it.
My doll's a whore.
Please sit on my face.
That's such a good line, dude. So, yeah, Josh, you remember those days?
That one thing in particular fucking stuck with me. The amounts of times that we were smoking or just about to smoke, and then we'd hear Grandpa
Yeah, Grandpa's
walk
footsteps.
across the fucking house, dude. We just freeze and sit there
Yeah.
and wait and listen.
Why?
Well, because my grandpa, dude, he had this routine, and like I said, dude, I mastered his routine. I had to if I was gonna watch Adult Swim, watch my shows, do anything I wanted, stay up late, because he didn't like people staying up late. He didn't like the fact if you were up past 11 o'clock, why? Why?
What's your purpose?
When your ass should be up at 4 a.m. before the sun even wakes the fuck up and be outside, and it's like, why?
Why do I need to be outside?
Why?
It's dark outside still.
Morning. It's dark out. it's not
I
morning.
can't see out there.
There is nothing out there. So no, like,
Wood
yeah,
don't
dude.
chop itself, boy.
Yeah, wood ain't gonna chop itself, my fucking grandpa, dude.
Hold on, Joe's saying some really real shit right now. I've been in some hella sketchy situations for an eighth.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Wait here. All right. Pull up in the car, sit at the fucking sit in between a couple of parking lot areas in this alleyway and just look like a parked car on the side of the road. We kind of sit low in our chairs, waiting for my buddy who knows the buddy who's going in to get weed. And of course, when you know the buddy who has the weed, the buddy has to sit with the other buddy and smoke the weed to make sure that they're cool, make sure that everything's good and they're not wearing a wire. And then both buddies get high and both buddies forget how long they've been in there fucking smoking. And then they come out 2 hours later with an eighth and we finally go get high and it's 2 a.m. and it's like, bro, I just fucking wanted some weed a couple hours ago. And this was every time. But you know, my
3 in the morning.
dude, yeah.
Waiting inside of some cat lady's fucking ammonia piss.
Yup. For some
Apartment.
cat piss. Dude, so here's my worst though. Here's the ones I hate the most. I hate the dealers that were like, as soon as you bought some, they were like, you want to smoke some of it? No, I kind of wanted to go home and smoke this at my place with like the people I plan on smoking with. Now you smoke a gram of your fucking eighth with this guy that just sold you weed and he's got weed all the time, but it's like, what the fuck? But you
That's
can't be
how
mean because this guy's the weed dealer. It's kind of like that whole when the weed dealer sells or tells a joke, but he's the only one that you know, and so you just act like you're laughing. Yep. Don't give a shit. Like, fuck, man. I love being the guy that got to go inside and get high with the weed man. Yeah, once I became that guy, life got cool. I realized there's a platform you got to go up. You become a kid and you're scared and you got to find people. Like, dude, I remember when I first got ripped off. I gave a kid $60 to get me. It was 60 or $70. I was getting a half. I'd saved up 3-4 paychecks, money that my mom didn't know about, and put it together and was like, I know how much this is. And we're talking, dude, I'm 15 maybe.
Yeah.
So 14, 15. And I was like, all right, so I know this guy who knows a guy who has weed. So I'm going to go talk to him. And I'm like, hey, I have $70 to get a half ounce of weed. And he's like, yeah, bro, I'll be back. I'll get it for you after school. After school came. No, bro. Had to leave because, you know, the bus was coming. And still no bro. Next day, couldn't find bro. Till close to the end of the day. And bro said, yeah, dude, I went out there and I went to my guy's house to get some weed and he came at me with a baseball bat and took my cash and told me to never come back. And I was like, right, totally. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yes. For sure. Fuck you. But
it's like it did.
And then, yeah, no.
Just the worst
here's
luck
how
ever.
I know it didn't. Because he, like, went to walk off and turned around and went, by the way, if you say anything to anybody, bro, about this, like, you know, I can come and make sure that you're just as fucked up as I am. Like, I know people, bro. And I was just like, okay, bro. Like, whatever. And after that, I was just like, that's a $70 mistake I'll never make again. And then from then on, I learned how to actually do the game, which was, no, you have a dealer? Cool, let's go meet him together.
Yeah, absolutely.
because the cool thing about that was that the
I'll
person,
never hand my cash off. For
no, the person that usually had a weed buddy usually never had money, and so they were hoping to bind to somebody, ride the coattails of somebody who does have money to get high with them all the time. Fiends. So fiends always know potheads. So if I'm a guy with money, I'll just follow the fiend to the pothead, then talk to the pothead, get my own connection. But thanks to the fiend who was not going to go anywhere without the guy with money who would have got him weed and got him high for doing this. It's just, dude, it was just a weird fucking game. But as you moved up, you then became the guy who got to go inside and smoke with the weed guy. But then you also became the guy that was hated. But then, you know, you also didn't give a fuck.
I'll tell you what, some of the easiest times of buying weed, believe it or not, was in a trap house.
Oh, on God, dude! You know what I loved about trap houses? There was so much going on. I know that most people were like, "Dude, you know what? If the cops come here, we're all going to jail." All I would ever think is, if the cops show up, which one are they going after? There's 13 people here doing way worse shit than what I'm doing. I'm just gonna run this direction and make sure I keep running. They'll run after somebody else. Most of these guys can't walk because of what they're on. We're good. They sent one squad car. That's 2 niggas. I can get away from 2 niggas in a house full of 13 when I know 8 of them are
drunk,
basically
as fuck.
not even drunk as fuck.
Drugged, as
Like,
fuck.
yeah, drugged out on the couch. Can't, dude, they couldn't run if you paid them. Through the window. Smash.
Seriously, on some crazy shit. There was a time I went to a trap house. I picked up some shit. I left. And not even 15 minutes after I left, they got raided by SWAT.
That's awesome. Hey, you got your bag, though. That's all I'm saying.
He left and you went,
Dude, fuck
"Oh, yeah, I can go now."
Hey, do you think that they thought you were the one that did it?
Nope, never heard nothing else about it.
Well, yeah, because they're in jail now. But I mean, like, I mean, like,
Nobody ever contacted me, man.
yeah, exactly. Sounds like they thought it was you. Huh. Anybody think that it's weird that right after Josh left, SWAT showed up?
No. Me neither. Let's drop it.
No, I'm not buying some weed, man. Y'all got some fucking meth and other.
That's
bullshit.
right. I forgot.
Man, okay, Joe said, "Man, I'll never forget this girl complaining I have her $49 instead of 50, and she shorted me a whole gram." Oh, he was telling me about that, and I hate that I actually know who this person is.
Let him have it. Let's let him save it for the podcast when he's here to tell it.
Yeah, we're gonna let him tell the story when you come here, but you know, of course, no names. But yes, go. Yeah, he's definitely got to tell the story because that shit was funny as fuck.
The way he says it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it is. So, all right. Backpedaling real quick. Let me tell you a couple fun facts about a Survivor.
Yeah, sorry.
There's
to drag it out.
Oh, you're good, dude. That's what this place is, man. We just talk about whatever. So, there is a team called the Dream Team. These are people who actually get paid, and they can also become contestants one day too. But these are people who get, like, when we apply, we'll possibly get a message for one of these. They'll pay for your ticket and everything to go out there. You just go out there and you do the challenges. You know the videos, like, you've watched Survivor with me. So before the people on the show actually do the challenges, he explains the challenge and how to do them, and they show you video clips of people doing the challenge. That's these people. That's the Dream Team. It's just little clips and footages. You never see their faces, but it's clips of them doing the challenges. And that's what the Dream Team is, because they hire these people to make sure that they test every challenge to make sure it's actually doable within the time frame. And they all are. And another fucked up thing that's going to get to you is that I'm all right. Everybody has their own camera guy. So there's fucking 18, 23 cameras, camera guys going on at all times. There's one with you every fucking second.
Maybe we can get every bit of it, everything from you.
There is 300 to 500 hours of footage shot in just one day that has to be broken down into a 44-minute episode for the actual TV show.
That's crazy.
That's fucking insane. Just to think of all the people who have to go over all that, but like the editors, shout out to the editors of Survivor, because I bet you the motherfuckers go through some long nights.
Shout out to editors, period.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've edited a lot of videos, and I said this before, either in a podcast or on one of my videos. I was like, hey, you know what? Shout out to everybody who's ever edited a video or does editing for people who do videos, because I feel you now. I've lost videos that have taken hours to like edit it and then didn't get them back and had to redo it. I've had to spend 3 or 4 hours just trying to do a 10-second part and make it exactly how I want it. It is fucking backbreaking. So thank you guys for doing your amazing work. I salute you, and trust me, I feel the pain.
Just
Josh.
reminded me of that one app or whatever it was, like Dub Smash or something
Oh,
back in the
dude,
day.
I have so many Dub Smash videos. If I would have done like TikTok or anything else, if I can just start doing TikTok like I did Dub Smash, I'll be great. Like, I'll be great. Then Joe says that I've also been the one who's scammed people before. LMAO, but we've all needed the extra cash. Yeah, you know what?
Naughty.
Joe, yeah, I was gonna say, Joe, I love you. Fuck you, just a little bit, because I'm not gonna say that I haven't done it, but I'm sure I'm sure you're in this boat too. But I've never done it to the people who I've been good with. I've only ever done it to people who are like in my mind already so sketchy to me that I don't even know why I'm selling to you. Like I feel like me conversating with you is already a big problem and that I could be arrested, or you're just gonna go like these are snitches and they just have a lot of cash at one point. And so I'm like, yeah, bro, it's the last eighth I got, and I honestly already kind of smoked some, and I kind of bought it for myself. And then he's like, no, man, I'll still give you 70 for it if you'll drive it to me. Yeah, but you know, like you're how far away are you? Yeah, dude, you're like 10 miles away. I'm like out on E. He's like, you know, I'll tell you what. He's like, I'll give you $80 right now if you'll just bring it to the house. And I was like, all right, I'll see you in 5. $80 for like 6 grams of weed. And it was just like, okay, look, like, yeah, I could have done a little better, but here's the thing, bro. I again, like Joe said, needed the money, and again, I'm not fucking with you except unless you pay the price. Like, I already know where I'm going to, and the house I'm driving to is already on the list.
I never
Please.
stole someone's
Man,
money.
we what
I've
they're
only
getting
ever
into.
just bought shitty weed and upcharged for it.
Hey, fair enough. Yeah, I've never stole anybody's money. Like, I've never just taken shit from people, but like, upcharged? Fuck yeah.
That's how you
Especially
make
if I'm
money. That's
driving.
called business.
Mm-hmm.
It's called making a profit.
I got a question for you guys.
What's up?
What would you say is the most sketchiest weed buy that you've ever had?
Oh, this is a good one. I can't let this one go, so we'll come back to the survivor shit in a second. All right, Ace, go ahead.
I need to think about it. I really
All right.
do.
All right, so I got one. I think the sketchiest weed buy I ever did was with a guy he was a dealer at the time, and I needed weed, but he told me, hang on a second. Joe said buying like $80 an ounce and selling it for 120. Yeah, dude. See, like that's business. That's business right there. So I ran out of weed, and all my weed dealers, all 3 of them, were out of weed. Didn't have weed, which is never heard of. So I knew I was in a pile of shit. And now I needed to go outsource away from my 3 main people, my
People
3
you
gods,
trusted.
my 3 trustworthy gods that I know aren't gonna fuck me.
Yeah.
I have to now venture out, which meant I have to talk to some people I don't want to talk to. So I talked to a couple of people, was like, hey, I know you know a person, we'll call him M. I know you know M, and I know M sells pretty heavy, both weed and wax. Do you think I could talk to him? And I'm not kidding. That dude responded with, yeah, let me give him a call. Comes back 5 minutes later and goes, yeah, Mackenzie said, oh, fuck. That's not his name, swear to God. M. M says, I love it, dude. It was a great day. M says, yeah, you can come get that right now, but he wants to talk to you. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I know who you are. We have friends who are friends with each other. It's just that he's not part of my friend group.
Yeah.
So showed up, went there, and we're talking, it's midnight because M wasn't home. And
Right, M. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, look, if they're not live here with me right now, I can cut it out later. So we're gonna stick with M. So M just hung out with different people than I did, some very sketchy and that did way harder drugs than I did.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not really fucking with that. And but one day needed weed, so this dude's like, yeah, M says he can come over, and he wants to talk to you. So I was just like, whatever, I need weed. So I show up, and I showed up with me and my buddy T back then, who I don't fuck with no more. And it was just me and him.
Because you'd be a
and-
fucking idiot to go alone.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah,
And especially to like, even though this kid was like a year or 2 younger than me, I knew who he hung out with. So yeah, it was more like I need people with me, but I didn't expect him to come in, even though T got out of the car and we were walking up, and he literally goes, who's this? And I'm like, it's my buddy T. He comes everywhere with me. Literally lived with me at the time. So they're like, hang on a second. And they go back. I'm not kidding. We walk up to this kid's porch, and it's got one of those things where it's like the front porch is like a screened in area, and then it actually has another separate door that goes into
To
the
the main,
house.
yeah.
So like a mudroom area. There are two big fucking men standing at the door, literally like movie scene style bouncers at the front door. The front door is wide open, but they're standing there like this. And they aren't letting anybody in the front door that doesn't tell them who they are, and then they send one of them back to go tell M or somebody else to make sure that he knows who's in or coming in. And I mean giant men. Like these guys are 6'6". I'm like, dude, who the fuck?
What is going on?
What's
here?
going on here? And the one dude comes back around, and as he's coming back around, he says, yeah, you're good. You're good to come in. And he goes, but your buddy's got to wait out here. And so I'm like, all right, T, hold it out back here. And T stayed in the mudroom area because there was other people in the mudroom area that he knew. So he just hung out in there and talked with them. And I went inside, and as soon as I get, I'm not kidding. I walk in, and we're walking around the corner, getting ready to get to the kitchen, and he just goes, and he like halts me. And I'm like, okay. And I just wait. And he goes back and around into the kitchen, and I can almost see like people hanging out in there, but I can't really see what's going on. All of a sudden, I just hear like, Darian's in the living room from the big guy, and Mackenzie jumps up and he runs across, and he runs over and he goes, "What up, man?" And I'm just like, "Hey, what's good?" And he goes, "Dude, I've been wanting to talk to you forever." And he's wearing this big ass purple sweatshirt that looks like it's made for a guy 4 times his size, and a pair of rainbow track shorts. And I don't know if he was tripping or not, but he was so excited to see me. I'd only ever met this kid one other time, and we didn't even really meet. We were just at a party.
I've had like at least 1 or 2 people from high school like that, like after it that I met somewhere random.
Yeah.
They were like, yo.
And so I was like, hey, yo, what's up? And he just goes, no, man, I wanted to talk to you about how, he says, I've been wanting to see you for a while. I hear that you sell a little weed. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I've sold weed for a few people, and it's how I make my extra money. Because at the time, I didn't have a job, and I was just selling weed to make money. And at the time, I was making really good money. And he was like, how would you feel about pushing for me a little bit? And I said, I'm not really sure, man. Like, I don't know if I can. I was just straight up and honest. I'm like, I don't know if I can hang with the crew that you hang with. And I'm like, it's nothing against you. I said, I don't think that you do that heavy stuff. But I said, I know you hang out with some people around here that do a lot more heavy stuff. And I literally am like turning, and I'm going a lot more heavy stuff. And I look over, and there's a dude nodding out on his fucking couch to the left. And he goes, yeah, I don't really fuck with all that. He says, I have other people that push that stuff. He goes, I just wanted to talk to you about pushing weed because I ask everybody. He's like, I need somebody to push weed for me. And everybody I ask gives me your name. And so he's like, I was like, I need to meet this guy. I want to know. And he's like, I'll pay you. And I said, wait, what? And he goes, yeah, dude. He's like, I'll pay you. I'll give you anything you need. If you need gas money, you give me a call. Apparently, this dude, because of what he sold and what he did, he had money, like money. And what he was doing, because he once he said, hey, what's up? He was like, come on back. And he told the bouncer, he was like, he's cool. He's good. And so after that, I fucking walked around, and they're literally playing World of Warcraft on his fucking big ass computer, like this souped up big ass computer on a fucking like screen. He's sitting back in his chair, and he was playing World of Warcraft, and he's got people doing like coke to the left,
Jesus
and
Louise, dude.
and people rolling up blunts to the right, and just hits the area of like his gaming station, and you can see weed and other stuff. You can see a fucking little glass thing where you can tell he had coke there, and I was just like, where the fuck am I? Like, what's going on? And I had to hang out there for like almost 3 hours. We're talking, dude, it was like almost 3 in the morning before I left this dude's house. And I'm not gonna lie, I had fun. We had some fun. I did some stuff, and we hung out and actually got pretty close. But when I left, I literally remember walking out, and Tyler was just like, fucking finally. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, I had to talk business. And we go out to the car. And when we get to the car, T's like, so what did he want to talk to you about? And I said, he offered me a job. And the whole time, though, I just felt like these two big guys were about to shoot me. Like the whole time, dude. They didn't move their face. They didn't smile, nothing. They were full serious. Like, apparently, Mackenzie paid them. And anybody in that house was either being paid by Mackenzie or doesn't matter. You know what? Fuck everybody. Tyler and Mackenzie. Eat shit. Nobody knows which ones I'm talking about. Yeah. So,
I do.
yeah, I know you do. I know you do, Josh. That's why we don't say anything more.
Josh
But
goes, I do. You're a dead man.
whatever. So, but yeah, dude, I just remember being like, I feel like I'm gonna get shot or I'm gonna get fought by some like tweaker in this place. And what sucked the most, what I thought was the weirdest, was other than the little station area where he was playing World of Warcraft, the whole house was sparkling clean. Like it was just clean, clean. I was like, damn.
What the fuck else you expect from some cokeheads, man?
Yeah, no, I guess so because I was like, dude, this place is fucking spotless. There wasn't anything. There wasn't even there wasn't even like a counter in the living room. It was just a big ass like couch, a big L-size couch. That was it. There was no like a big L couch and a TV on a little dresser thing. That was all that was in this big ass living room. And I was like, what the fuck? This place is clean. Like if they needed to move, they were moving today. Like it would take 10 minutes. So but yeah, so I sold a little bit for him, but I got away from it simply because this was around the time I actually started getting into, like right after I started selling for him, I started getting into big trouble, like getting pulled over a lot more because they knew my fucking mighty Grand Prix that sat on the ground and roared wherever I went. So
Fucking black one.
yeah, dude. One sec. Joe said I hotboxed a car at a church, and then as the dealer pulled up, someone else pulled into the church while the car was still hotboxing. That was probably the most like get the fuck out one I had. Oh, dude. All right, five. Josh, do you have one? Give me one real quick before I tell this little 5-minute one.
Oh, this one's just real.
Oh, cool.
It was
Fucking
a
A.
real small one. It was like I've been trying to look for weed all day long at the time, dude. And eventually, I finally picked somebody up that an associate knew. So a friend of a friend of a friend. And I was like, look, man, I was broke as shit at the time. I was like, I don't know, like maybe $5 to my name. I had a pack of cigarettes, and I was like, "Can you front me like 20 stack or whatever?" He was like, "Yeah, man." By the time he finally got a hold of me, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I walked down the road middle of winter to go meet this dude.
Nice.
And, it was over by the high school. And he rolls up, dude, and he's quiet, like he zipped in there, and then I got in the car, and I had school the next morning or whatever. But he's like, "You want to come hang out at the house? So and so and so is here, and we're hanging out and having some drinks and stuff like that." I didn't know he was actually drinking actively at the time, but yeah, no, he was pretty fucking slizzard, dude. Whenever he picked me up, and as soon as I got in the car, we fucking booked it down the road. He was hitting like at least 100 miles an hour down by the lake.
Fuck
And
shit, dude. Down them little curves and shit.
Yeah, dude. Before I fucking knew it, we got lit the fuck up. I already had the weed in my possession.
Oh no.
We got lit up by the state trooper.
Josh, you should have jumped out and dashed, my guy.
Oh, dog. I mean, I was taking my lick. You know what I mean? The weed. At that point, it was my weed.
Dealer's like, damn right.
It was my weed. At that point in time, I fronted it. It was my shit. I wasn't just about to try to ditch it or anything like that. But I ended up catching a charge for that and whatnot. Actually, you know these people too.
Oh, I know.
So he ended up getting a DUI for that, obviously.
Yeah.
No other charge or anything. But since then, I know that he's also got 2 additional DUIs. Well, I only know that because I've seen said person about a month ago. So he's not doing too great. But It's just fucking wicked. I did not get to go hang out. Did not get to pass go or enjoy fucking a nice sack of weed or $200. That shit sucked. So, state trooper dropped me off at my brother's house because that's where I lived at the time.
Yep.
Oh no, yeah. Eventually dropped me off at my brother's house, but proceeded to knock on my parents' house first. Knock and let them know what happened.
Awesome.
Wake them up and then drop me off over there. So it's like, oh, fuck it.
Damn
Fuck
right.
it.
We're gonna go tell them together. Sport.
Yep. You know what I did when I got back to my brother's house?
Smoked.
Scraped my pipe because I didn't have weed.
Yep. Because they took it.
Yeah.
Headache highs. Yes.
Shit.
Look here, man. All weed deals after 2 a.m. become ridiculously more dangerous. Because any car out past 2 a.m.,
Yeah, it's
cops
more
weren't
likely to get
stupid,
Fuck,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah, especially if you were driving a motherfucking hatchback that made like a dragging sound, like a part was on the ground, or like loud as shit, like my car was. Like my car, my shocks, my back struts were literally into my trunk, so my car sat like this far off the ground, and yet we still got it to 2-track and everything else, and put it in the back of fucking woods during parties and shit. It was crazy. I don't know. That's why we called it the Mighty Grand Prix, because that motherfucker wouldn't die. And
Dude, we pile people in the trunk.
yeah, we put tea in the trunk
Yeah. I
next to
remember
my
you
big
telling me
ass subwoofer and bowed that bitch because he said he was cool with it. And then when we turned it down, he was like, "Turn that shit up!" Fucking destroying him.
Turn that shit
Fucking
up.
turn that shit up.
Dude, I love that because that wasn't. There was like 3 or 4 times we took him to a party, and we would just literally get to the party and be like, and Tyler pop out.
You're just used to it. You said Tyler?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I said, I'm just gonna do it because again, the cool part is nobody knows unless you're an inside person who I'm talking about. So I could be anybody, and I've met several Tylers and several Mackenzies.
Yeah, Tyler off.
No. So, yeah, man. No, there's the little Ace. Yeah, what was okay? I have a little 5-minute one, but Ace, tell me what's yours because I'm glad you have yours now.
Okay. So allegedly, I got a permit in high school, and I wanted to celebrate. So I went over to my buddies, whose name I don't want to say, so we'll call him Florida.
Cool.
So Florida.
Flow Rider.
There we go. We'll call him Flow Rider. Even better. I love it. So Flo, I went over to Flo's house. Flo lived out in a trailer park, out in the city that I lived in. I lived out in the nicer, like suburban neighborhood. He lived in the trailer park area. So my mom dropped me off after I got my permit, at Flo's place. I almost said Flo's real name.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
And I had allegedly previously bought my first tab of acid from a friend named Rida in school, and she sold it to me for $15, which was a little bit more.
A little pricey by like $5, but who
Yeah.
cares?
But I bought it, and Flo didn't know that I was gonna take it, and I like looked over at Flo as we were walking all the way to the Wendy's, which was about like maybe 30-40 minutes of a walk away from his house at the trailer park. And I look over at Flo and I'm like, "Hey, bud." He goes, "Guess what?" And he goes, "What?" He goes, "What?" And I go, "You're gonna be trip sitting me today." And I just take it out and I pop it right on my tongue in front of him.
And he just goes, "Bah!"
he goes, "You're a real piece of shit.
You're a real piece of shit.
And he goes, I can't believe it. Yada this, yada that. Finally accepted that this was our reality for the next 12 to however many fucking long hours. We went over to a buddy's house on the way, and we were talking to them. I told them I took the tab, It had been 30, 45 minutes. At that point, I was starting to be like, okay, cool. When is it going to kick in? You know,
Mhm.
we left their house after 20 minutes, so it's about an hour in. Nothing. We walked through a park to get to the Wendy's. We're at the Wendy's. We split a 5-piece meal. And after we leave, it gets dark outside. And it's really skeptical and dark. And there's one car in the park now at this point, and my friend's freaked out. So he's like, let's just run. So we ran through. It's foggy now at night too. Like it got really creepy. It kicks in as I'm running. So
Yeah,
we're
heart pumping.
yeah. So I'm running, full of energy. It kicks in. I'm like, is it working? Is it working? Is it working? None of this. I'm kind of annoying. You know, I'm fucking tweaking off this acid. And I ditch him for a second, jogging away, and then we meet back up. I needed to get all the energy out and whatnot. He goes, all right, we need to chill you the fuck out. So I'm gonna go buy some weed.
Oh.
So yeah, this is the part.
This is the part where we get to the weed. Nice.
Yes.
All right. No,
So-
you're fine. I love this. I love the build up.
So he calls up his friend, and his friend's like, yeah, I don't have any weed right now. And a lot of people are out, but I do have this guy that knows this guy. You know, I'm like, cool.
This is how we do it.
This is, by the way, this is what he told me, because my reality is not even on this. My reality is that I'm a god and everything in this world is mine for the taking.
Right.
And I have all this extra confidence, and I'm pretty sure I took like fake acid because I was definitely not tripping balls. I was tweaking off something.
Huh.
But
That's weird.
at the trailer park, at the front of the trailer park, there's this little stone hinge, like little path thing, like it's like a little bus stop like spot. You know, but it's stone. And a lot of the kids at the trailer park go there for the bus stop. I went there with my friend Flo one morning to get on his bus to go to school. But we're out there in the foggy night. I'm tweaking. The thing is made of brick, I think, actually. And I don't know why, but I just start filling the brick wall, and I'm like, yeah, this thing feels nice. And I go, kind of cool, and I just start lightly tapping it, and the next thing you know, I'm just like punching the brick wall, not feeling it, and I'm getting a little bit faster with it, and then this white van pulls up, like this giant white van pulls up, and my eyes are solid black, cute, black,
And you're Rocky
and I'm
Balboa
fist
running.
punching a fucking brick wall with my bare hands.
Your buddies are like, "He cool, man."
And they pull up, and the bright ass lights, they had their brights on me. It was like the craziest surreal experience. I'm punching, and I'm looking over as I'm punching with solid black eyes.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not kidding you, because my buddy Flo walks up to me afterward and goes, "Those guys were really sketched out, but they were more worried about what you were doing than what I was doing, so they wanted to leave as soon as possible." So I think we honestly think they were gonna rob us, but because of how it tweaked out, me bear punching the brick
Fucking
wall.
wall. They're like, maybe don't fight the kid fighting the wall. This kid's got problems right now. Like they pull up on one of the two kids.
Allegedly.
Yeah, they pull up on one of the two kids that are like, "Oh, we can totally rob these kids." Dude's punching a brick wall. They're like, maybe not, man. I don't think I want to be the brick wall today.
One of the kids are like, I think we could take him, and then they hear, and I punch right through it.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Unless you're in the zone, like, let's fucking do this.
I could have easily fought
not you. I
15
mean, that,
men.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's no way that those guys were taking you on acid.
No.
They were gonna punch you, and you're gonna be like, ha ha. Just start fucking laying into somebody's face. They're gonna be kicking you, and you're not gonna notice, and you're just laying into this dude's face. Like, yeah, no, it's bad. It'll be bad. Dude, get off. We'll leave. We're sorry. Yeah,
oh, man. But that was my sketchy experience.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, go ahead. I'll let you tell your story, then I'll tell my other story. I gotta type it out a little thing so I don't forget it.
You're good. All right,
Before you do that, hold on.
go ahead.
So you're talking about like a godlike feeling. That has happened to me at one time, and I don't know how. Yeah, I guess I do know how. I was fucking stupid, but I ended up taking a massive cocktail of different drugs, and I felt like fucking God. at the time, I think it was like Klonopin, Vicodin, that dumb tea epidemic that fucking went around. I think I fucking smoked whatever the fuck that was out of a bong.
Yep.
And then, I was still smoking weed, but I was also drinking fucking cheap ass whiskey on top of that. But
Yeah, you had a nice cocktail of fucking
Dude.
things. You had yourself a Jeffrey, dog.
dog, dude, I had me some Rick James moments there, man. Like, come here, bitch.
I love that. You were just like, I'm God. Everything is mine for the taking. You all want to see me swing my dick like a helicopter?
Who the fuck are you? I'm Rick James, bitch.
So, the quick little 5-minute one I have is that one time I bought weed, but the weed person, the weed person took longer than expected. So again, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. if you're a dealer buying weed.
Oh, absolutely not.
So it's past 2 a.m. now. I finally get the bag of weed. Sorry. Oh yeah, yeah.
You want to smoke a J?
Sure. I finally get the bag of weed, and they're like, sorry, other shit came up, had to get it, blah, 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 blah. I get the weed, I leave. As I'm leaving, a cop car, of course, within 2 minutes is right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
But not like close enough to where they can pull me over yet. I can just see that they see my car, and I can tell my gut feeling, my drug boy gut feeling told me they're coming for your car. Like, so what I did was I just like took immediate left turn, nice and calm. And as soon as I got down, I do this thing that I'm sure everybody's done at some point, where I took the left turn, nice and calm, and went. And then went as fast as I could, stopped, turned right, hit the blinker, went all the way down, and I ended up parking in the little convenience store area that is next to 115. I'll show you one day, but it's like it's not
Woody's?
far from here. No, not Woody's. It was this place, because this place is still running. But anyway, I parked there and there's no cars there. It's shut down, but it's next to a bunch of houses. So my brain was, it's gonna look like I parked here and went to a buddy's house. You're like, what do you mean you're in the car? Yeah, I'll get there. So I parked the car. I put the weed in my wheel well, like in my car tire, in the wheel well, up like wedged behind something, so that it'll like, and it's just a fucking quarter. So I just have it rolled up really nice and tight, and I tuck it up someplace in my wheel well tire so that it's sitting there. And if they did catch me and they checked the car, they wouldn't find anything. So what I did do was I then got out of the car, popped my trunk, and and I climbed in my trunk, locked my doors, took out my keys, climbed in my trunk, and strapped my trunk on myself. And basically, I had one of those, the little middle cushion you can push down. Well, I had it slightly like out, just so I could like see. I couldn't see much. I could just see like a crack this way and a crack this way. And I'm in my trunk. I'm not fucking lying. In my trunk, looking at these little cracks, waiting.
Trying to crack it.
And next thing you know, I hear the car pull up behind my car nice and slow. And I can see lights. Like they put the lights on my fucking car like they were going to get me. And then I hear the car door shut. I hear a cop walking around. And I'm just like looking through these cracks. And I see the cop literally like kind of walk by real quick. And he's got his flashlight. And he's flashing in my car and he's looking in it. I hear him try the door. Nothing.
It'd be a
Open.
horrible time for you to
Yeah.
fucking forget it.
Forget to lock the door? Yeah, no shit.
You're like, yeah, try it, but the click opens.
I hear him try the door, and after that, he walks around it like one more time, and I just see the like light from his flashlight flash by the little crack, and I'm just like, and I'm just being as silent. I'm like I'm really trying to make my breath as quiet as possible. I'm not moving an inch. If I had an itch, I didn't care. If I died, I wasn't scratching it. So I just laid there still, and I hear him get in the car, but I still see the lights, like they're still there behind my car. And then after about 10 minutes, they drove off and drove away.
You waited an
And
extra
I waited like an extra 5 minutes or so. And then I was like, all right, I need to get out of my trunk. So I hit my button on my key fob. And that was when I found out my trunk button and my key fob doesn't work. So I'm in my trunk now. Stuck. And I'm like, it's cool. I'll call for help. I can unlock the doors, and somebody will just hit my trunk button and I'll get out. I'm in the middle of a call with one of my friends who I know has a car, and they're close by. And right as it goes, hello? Hey man, beep, beep. Phone died. No way. Phone fucking died. It was on 1%, I guess. Didn't know that. Phone died. So now I'm like,
I'm gonna die in your
I'm like, am
trunk.
I really just in my fucking trunk now? So then I remembered that one time.
You have an old school car at the time. Right?
Yeah, it was my Mighty Grand Prix.
You have inside.
I have an inside wire. So I literally, in the dark, found my screwdriver and was riddling around, turning and everything. I'm sure the car is shaking at this point because I'm fucking. And I finally, yeah, dude, he's just out there waiting.
watching it.
Yeah, he's just out there like, and I fucking finally hear, I'm like pulling on this wire. I'm like, oh my God, come on. I'm like sweating, dying, can't breathe. I'm like, I'm not gonna die in my fucking trunk. Like, I'm not gonna do this. And I'm like, and I just push, and I feel,
we've been waiting for you.
yeah, and I feel air on me, and I'm like, yes, and I fucking climb out of my trunk. No car, luckily, nothing out there. But any families that were looking out their window at some point were like, what the fuck?
Someone's
Like,
talking in that car.
that mother, they probably clapped for me. Ah, I went in the car.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
So I fucking get out of my trunk. I shut my trunk. I get in my car. I put my turn that bitch on, and I'm like, yes, dude, I got away. That was the weirdest shit ever. I get away. Start driving down the road. Get like a mile down the road and go. Grab that weed out of the wheel well. And I fucking.
Oh
I slam on the
God.
brakes. I come back. I drove back, and I'm just looking for a baggie on the ground. I find a baggie on the ground that's mostly full, but there's some nugs missing. Not lying, dude. I'm out there for another 30 minutes with my fucking flashlight in my car, my little like keychain flashlight, looking for weed. And I found 2 nice sized nugs on the road. And I just picked them up and put them in my bag. And I said, fuck it. And I got in my car and I drove off. And when I got to the place I was going, late as shit, and told them about what had just happened to me, greatest night ever. Like one of the best nights ever, because I was like, I
That's
got
the
away.
kind of car I need.
I got away, yeah, but
Because if you just get in the back
motherfucker.
of your car, then
Yeah, and wait. But
It's
yeah,
genius.
so that was a sketchy weed night where I had to fucking hide my trunk. What was your other one, Ace?
So me and my best friend from high school, I'll call him E.
Equals MC squared.
Yes. He asked me if I wanted to tag along with him because he was gonna get some like a big bundle of carts that he was gonna sell, but he was getting them for a good deal from this guy, and he wanted me to come with him because I was his best friend, and he wanted to make sure that nothing bad was gonna happen, And
Been there with you.
yeah, actually, exactly. We didn't have a car.
So now another buddy gets involved.
Yeah, but we didn't know this guy that well. So this was the first time I ever met this guy. I don't really even remember his name, so we'll just call him Jamie. Jamie for short.
Sure.
Or we'll just call him Jay.
Jay.
Yeah. And literally he's driving us to this place and it's like 45 minutes to an hour away. And we were gonna meet at like a public place. I think we went and stopped at a Dairy Queen 45 minutes away. But on the way over, I can't remember exactly what it was, but the guy that was driving us over was talking about how it'd be cool if we all hung out a lot and did cool things together or something like that. I could be totally off on this, by the way.
Fuck.
And he seemed like a cool guy, you know. He seemed like a little off, you know. But I mean, everyone has their quirks, you know.
For sure.
And then we're talking about how the deal is a little sketchy, so it's good that he fucks with us so much because we were trusting him to come help us out with this and stuff, you know. He's like, "Oh, I got your bag covered, man." And he like opens up his glove box and he's got a gun in the glove box.
Sketchy meter raised.
Even more. And we're like, "Oh, ha ha ha."
Sketch meters at max capacity.
It gets worse.
These guys
So-
with money. Donnie, goddamn it, move your head.
We get to the Dairy Queen, and the guy that we were gonna buy from never showed. Never texted. We waited like an hour or two at this Dairy Queen. Sketchy as fuck for us waiting too long.
Mm-hmm.
We left. The guy gave us a ride home. He made some jokes that I'll tell you one of the jokes after I get to the other part of the story.
Okay.
'Cause I don't remember the context and how it got brought up, but it was a joke involving the gun. And me and E hang out for a few weeks, time passes. We hadn't seen that guy since that night, and we were like, oh, that's weird. Well, we found out later on the news that the guy that we got a ride from took his gun and robbed a local convenience store at gunpoint range and took the cash and was literally in a police pursuit car chase away, driving on the sidewalk and everything at like 75 miles an
He
hour.
wanted to play GTA for real.
Now, the joke that I mentioned that he said that we didn't have any context to was him bringing up shooting up a store.
It'd be
And
crazy if we all went and robbed the store, right?
like so like along those lines, like he
That's
wanted us to
nuts.
come like jokingly he was like it'd be crazy like if we all did that like bringing us into the idea, and we were like it'd be funny we like.
What if I told you we could make a lot of cash really quick?
There's a video footage somewhere out there. I gotta find it
Oh, you gotta find it.
of the police chase
Fucking shit, dude.
on the sidewalk. And me and him just look over because they said the name of the guy, and it was a convenience store we'd been to. That's sick.
Joe just saw an owl in his backyard while smoking a blunt. That's fucking awesome. That motherfucker. Damn it.
We just had that exchange. We were like, "Holy fuck, dude! We got a ride from a psychopath." I'm sure he probably had his reasons, however fucked up they were, but crazy to fucking rob the place and drive on the sidewalk at 75 miles an hour.
Hey man, he's like, the cops won't go here.
Yeah, neither will you if you don't fucking survive it.
You just remind me of one of those times I was hanging out at the trap house. One of these fucking people. We always used to go on like pairs of, a trio going into the fucking gas station because obviously none of us had money in a fucking
Yeah,
trap house.
somebody was stealing something.
Yeah, but fits of liquor, man. But this dude, I'm with him at this point in time. Baby Beach.
Yep.
So I was just chilling at fucking Baby Beach one day, and the same fucking dude just showed up one day. He was carrying one of them like contractor fucking trash bags, the big black ones.
Nice.
He was carrying one of them fuckers, and it was full of nothing but fucking booze and cigarettes. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? He just went and fucking robbed that gas station right by our old high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. He went there, fucking held him up, filled his fucking bag up, and went in fucking center of town and plopped his ass on the fucking grass and just sat there.
What?
Yeah, dude. And guess what? He did not get caught.
No fucking shot.
It's fucking crazy. But guess what? He was handing shit out left and right.
Sent you pictures on Messenger, Darian. Oh shit. Hold up. So here's what I gotta say. Imagine the whole time he's just doing like a video
Imagine
footage
dragging.
documentary where he's like, see, when you rob someplace, the key is stop moving. They expect you to run. What you do is you find the nearest local park. You plop down, act like your bag is your sack
Yeah,
for the
but-
day, and you lay on it, and then you drink your fucking self to death. And when you pass out and they wake you up, you tell them that you found it here when you came.
Hold on, I haven't shown you it.
That's some crazy shit, though. Because, at one point in time, you ever remember a really shitty fucking,
That's
like,
badass.
motel? It's like the Pioneer.
Yeah, yep,
It's
I remember
here in
that.
town. Okay. Well, I was hanging out with these same fucking two dudes. They actually went to prison, by the way, for this.
Wicked.
I I had left the Pioneer, and that same day they fucking had a meth lab blow up that they were doing
Oh shit!
inside of there, and they ended up getting arrested. This
Damn.
dude got so fucked up from that meth lab, dude. Like he lost his like himself, like his consciousness. You know what I mean?
Shit.
It was so fucking bad, but yeah, they went to prison for that, dude. Let's say that guy's name's Mike. But yeah, no, that shit was wild.
Joe, you should make that your background on your PC, like this one.
Yeah, the
The
owl just
pillow
sitting on the owl. It looks like it's looking at him. Like, I see you, boy.
It's sick as fuck, honestly. You probably could
Yeah.
tweak it a little bit, make it a little bit more like noisy or grainy.
Just as a disclaimer for whoever is actually watching, these crazy fucking stories that we tell, we don't typically get involved with people and or situations like that anymore.
We sure don't. Not at all. Like, even back then, I didn't want to. It's just kind of like how I found myself in the middle of it. So, all right. I want to finish off with the last little bit of the Survivor stuff we were talking about, and then we will get out of here. But I'm glad that you asked us to talk about the most sketchy moment, Josh, because those turned into some wicked ass stories. I haven't even thought about the thing that I told about in years. It's been so long, it popped in my head as soon as you said sketchy.
Dude, I was just sitting here thinking about that time you got locked in your fucking trunk. That what if the fucking cops were just sitting in that fucking parking lot the whole time, and then as soon as you popped out, they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude,
Gotta give it to him.
I promise you, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, they're handcuffing me. Damn, he's tried that. That's the hardest we've ever seen anybody try to get away from us. Duck your
Dog,
head,
I would have
please.
let him go. I would have let you go.
Second time I've seen an owl since while smoking weed, says Joe. What the fuck, dude? That's a sign. They're following you, bro. They're trying to tell you something. Have you just been like denying your fucking Hogwarts invitation? So,
Dumbledore wants your ass.
he does. All right, so one thing I do want to let you know, Ace, about this whole Survivor application, this is probably the most
Yes.
important part. Applicants go through an extensive Zoom interview and meetings with show's psychologists to ensure you can handle the strain. You will actually have to talk to a psychologist to make sure that they can deem you worthy and like safe to go out there and go through all this bullshit to make sure you don't go crazy or kill somebody.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
you know that's on them. And oh yeah, this was I gotta grab my phone again because it was so perfect. I just had to take a picture of it. So right here, there are no luxuries. While they don't have to worry about hungry bears, players don't get toilet paper, soap, or running water. They rely on the ocean or designated coconut groves for restroom needs, which fucking sucks. You're gonna wipe your ass with a coconut husk.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Did I
Yeah.
just go in the water?
You're gonna go into the. You just want to go into the ocean, take a shit.
No. Take the shit, then walk into the ocean and fucking.
Oh, and just wash your ass in the
Yeah.
ocean. Yeah, like the fish do. He's like, bro, just
I'm not
wash my ass
drinking
in
ocean
Carl.
water, so
No, you're right.
it's already
But
full of shit.
could you imagine? You remember you have a camera guy on you at all times. They're just like, you're going to wash his ass again.
That needs to be a skit. Just two camera guys look at each other.
He's going to wash his ass again.
Same guy every fucking time. Fucking
Watch,
does
watch.
this.
There's no soap out here. He just reaches in and grabs rice with those bare fingers. Look
Watch,
at
he's
that.
gonna cry.
Look at
Watch,
that.
he does this every time.
Every time.
I'm gonna fucking cry like a little bitch.
Mandatory attendance. Even if a player is voted out first, they don't go home right away. Pre-jury members are required to stay at a Ponderosa site for the entirety of production in Fiji to avoid spoiling who made the jury. So no matter what, you're out there 26 or 28 days.
Damn.
Period. Yep. Post-show support. Players have reported receiving mandatory CBS provided psychological evaluations and therapy after returning to civilization. I believe that. Two-time winners. Only two players have ever won the game twice, and I know these people. Watch their games. Tony Blachos and Sandra Diaz Twine. Both of these players are fucking diabolical.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've won twice. And it came down to on their second time, they did perfect. They did a great job of picking people who nobody else would pick for to bring to the end of them with them. And it's just crazy. It's crazy how you can be really good at the game if you just know what you're doing. Age ranges. The youngest player ever to compete was Will Wall at age 18, while the oldest was the late Rudy Bosch, who competed at 72. I remember those two. The cursed foods. I didn't know this, and this is crazy. Survivor players know about cursed foods. Several contestants who dropped out of immunity to endurance challenges to eat items like donuts, peanut butter, or chicken wings were shockingly voted out at the very next tribal council. So I will not be eating any of those. The prize payouts. While the winner gets $1 million, everyone gets paid. The runner-up takes home 100,000. The third place finishes gets 85,000, and the pre-jury reportedly get at least 10 grand just for their appearance and reunion attendance. So even if you get voted up first, you still got 10 grand coming.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, it's not bad.
I'm getting a new coin.
No, the fuck, stop. That's not how you save money, Ace. Damn it. You're so bad financially. Motherfucker gets $1 million, buys $1.5 million fucking yacht. But with the payments I make later on, it'll be perfect.
Oh my god, I would never do another payment again for as long as I live.
Oh, fucking shit. But yeah, that's about it on the Survivor. We basically, I can't wait. We're both going to apply. I've been wanting to be on for a long time. I know that one day I will be on. Ace, I hope one day you get to experience it too, because I think you'll have a lot of fun out there.
I don't really it'd be a fun experience, don't get me wrong. I don't really care if I get on too much. I think it'll be a fun experience. But I think the reason that I don't care too much to get on is why I'll probably get it before you do. Because I care less about it.
Maybe.
Because that's how fucked the world is.
Oh, I totally understand that. I mean, think about it. You get 1.5 million people saying how much they love the show, and you get the one guy that's like, "Yeah, I've never seen it."
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't really know how to do alliance shit, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, cool. I'm just gonna agree with everybody. Always.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. See, yeah, you really might because of that. Just because of that. But
I couldn't find that video I was looking for.
I plan on being on there. I definitely am going to keep applying every year. It's something that I know I'll get to one day. So shout out to the future me for making it to Survivor. Love you, bro. But
And shout out to him as well, because it's not gonna be me.
shout out to you when it is.
Fuck you, yeah. Fuck.
Fucking
yeah,
asshole.
fuck
Fucking
yeah,
douche.
say fuck, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. I think I'm not taking it. Double down. Fuck you.
But Josh, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you coming, even if it's by audio.
Yeah, for sure, man. And shout out to the motherfucker that has hemorrhoids that fucking has to wipe their ass with a coconut husk.
On God. Or the hemorrhoids you gain because you wiped your ass with a coconut husk. That shit's diabolical.
I'm on a deep search for this fucking social media influence.
You're good.
Well, with that being said, I'm probably gonna take my leave. I gotta get the kiddo to bed.
You gonna
Not a
skedaddle,
problem, bro. You
skedoodle?
skedoodle. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Thank you for coming on, broski.
Don't take it easy.
Love you,
have
Josh.
I'll have you on in person again soon.
Oh, for sure.
Love you, Josh.
Alrighty, bro. Love you.
Love you.
I love you, Josh.
Love you, Ace.
I love you.
I love you, man.
Oh, fuck! I love you.
I love you, man.
Jesus Christ.
You
Alright.
made me a sandwich.
Peace, broski.
Peace.
Fucking love that video. You made me a sandwich? Can I see it? Yeah, it's right here.
For me? Yeah, for you.
Bro, Joe, that owl is so fucking cool. So, I want to say one more thing before we go, actually. So, if you've made it this far and you've watched to this point, whether you watch my videos on YouTube or whether you've come through randomly and decided to watch to the end, I want to let you know that this is how I view my channel. This is how I view my podcast. I do not expect it to make me money. I really don't. I expect to make my own money through my other business ventures. However, this is for me and me alone.
Mhm.
I do this so that I can actually get what's on my mind off my chest, have fun, and talk about things that I would normally talk about with my bros and my friends and people who come into the community to actually conversate with us. I do this so that anybody who actually wants to go back and watch these, including myself later on, can go back and watch funny stuff and watch the stuff that we used to talk about and what we used to, and like show people in the future as well as our kids and other stuff when they grow up. Like, this is kind of what we laughed about. This is what we talked about. This is how we got stuff off our chest. This is our own personal therapy. This is how we got through the next week. This is how we got through our days. We just, even when we're not doing it on the podcast, this is what we do when we're around each other. So I just want that natural banter that we have when we're around each other here. And the topics that we pick and the things we go over are just things that I'd like to know about my friends and things that pop into my head randomly. And in the future, it'll be random stuff that other people that actually start viewing us will start bringing up to us, and we'll start going over that. But I really appreciate everybody that comes in, but I just wanted to let everybody know that this is solely for me. I don't expect it to jump off. When something does jump off for me later on in the future, I hope they come and watch these and give me their honest opinion, and also give me maybe even the time of day to actually let me think, give me a topic to talk about that they might think of, or something that's on their mind that they'd like to know about us, or that maybe if we have an experience. I'd also love to hear other people's experience and things they go through in life. But this is just what this is for me. But with that being said, I really appreciate everybody who came out. Love you all so much. Love doing this. This makes me feel good either way. Be yourself and you'll always be on the right path. I mean that from the heart. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.